The movie Shang-Chi. I I repeat, Shang-Chi, not Shang-Chi. I know most people, including myself, have been saying Shang-Chi for years, decades, but it is Shang-Chi. Now this movie Shang-Chi, my bad. Um, Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Obviously, like a lot of people, I would probably say most people, I'm not too excited about it. It's whatever. It's a Marvel movie again, like other people. I'm gonna watch it regardless. I gotta stay, you know, consistent, on the ball when it comes to that Marvel stuff. I don't want to miss nothing. I'm a huge Marvel fan. But honestly, my thing with this movie, I think at very least, obviously, again, in my opinion, it's just gonna be like the regular Marvel movies. Cause let's be real, I feel like, or at least I feel like Marvel fans at least should admit that most Marvel movies, they're mid, they're okay. They're not grandiose, they're not amazing for the most part, but they're not terrible for the most part either. They're cool, and that's what I think that Shang-Chi is gonna be. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be okay. But like I feel like one thing that's gonna, at least I'd hope, 'cause from what I've seen in the trailers, and I don't really like to like watch trailers. I mean, Marvel usually good with this because you'll watch a trailer for a movie and then you'll watch the movie and it's completely different in the scene. But like I try not to watch trailers because like most times with trailers they will show the entire movie. They will show the entire movie in the trailer. So I try to stay away from trailers. But like with Shang-Chi, I watched a little bit of it, and I'll say, at least in my opinion, for what I've seen, I think at least Shang-Chi will have like good fight scenes, like them old typical like Eastern Asian, kung fu movies where you can follow all the action because it's using just like one shot. Like you can see every move, every punch and kick, and it just feels like you're there, literally, like I not in the fight itself, but like just watching the fight. Like them like World Star videos if you ever seen them, and like that's the thing I would I hope it follows. Like obviously it's a movie about an Asian a character who's like one of the best martial arts artists in the MCU that I know of, that I can think of, outside of like Iron Fist, Danny Rand. Um, so like obviously like that should be a given, right? That should be a given. Like like they've done it before with the Daredevil Netflix show. If anybody's ever seen that, well, hopefully if y'all have seen it, y'all should watch it if you haven't watched it. But like there's that one famous scene that like most people who ever watched that show always talk about. I believe it happened in season one where Daredevil was fighting like this gang or whatever. I don't remember. It's been years since I watched the first season, but like it was a one shot scene of him just fighting guys, like going down the hallway and going downstairs, and that was fire. I hope that's what like Shang-Chi is like just full of, because that, like, if it's mid, which I assume it's probably gonna be, like at least he'll have that going on with it. So I guess I'll say I kind of am looking forward to, kind of not. Like another thing about Shang-Chi, now I don't particularly know if this is true or not, but I've seen this on like TikTok. I don't know it's TikTok, but like one person or maybe like a few people, they brought up the fact. Again, I don't know if this is really true because I don't spend all that much time on the internet, to be completely honest. But they brought up the fact that, like, yeah, sure, Marvel's doing some some promotion for the movie, because it's their movie, but not really. Like for the most part, it's really just the I don't know the name of the guy, the main actor who's playing Shang-Chi, but like they're arguing that like he, for the most part, is the one who's promoting the movie and not Marvel. And I don't know. Maybe, like, again, I don't really pay attention to it like that, so I don't know for sure, but honestly I wouldn't be surprised. Like I definitely seen, like, if you, because I follow Marvel on virtually all social media platforms. But like if you were to follow them, like they posted about the movie. I don't know. like obviously there's not as big of a, like I would say there's not a big of a hype because where is Shang-Chi gonna fit into Phase 4? Like Phase 4 about to be crazy. Like there's gonna be multiverse, like this multiverse talk. There's gonna be multiple versions and from universes from other superheroes and stuff. Like it's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be introduction of like the Fantastic Four, X-Men. You know, like this is about to be a huge expansion on the MCU. So like, where exactly is Shang-Chi about to fit into all of this? You know, so like I feel like that plays a part of it. But obviously, at the same time, I know that his non-whiteness plays a part into it, right? I know, people hate having this conversation, but like I'm gonna talk about it because this is my goddamn podcast. Anyway, I am African American, black or whatever you want to say. So obviously, I particularly in this instance cannot talk about the Asian or Asian American, whatever, as a whole experience when it comes to racism. Like well, at least I, and if you have been paying attention, have been seeing like especially a rise in like hate crimes towards the Asian community, Asian American community, as a result of the pandemic, coronavirus. People blaming the Asians, like all Asians, not just like Chinese, but like Japanese, Korean, literally all Asians for the pandemic. So like I understand that like, but there's some animosity towards that community and anything that that promotes them or whatever. And there's been hatred and animosity towards those people before the pandemic. But like back to this, like I don't know. Like I would assume that that definitely plays a part. He's a non-white superhero. That's a non-white face. You know, being put on the big screen. Like I don't want to say most people aren't gonna care about it, but I would definitely say a lot of people who would usually care. If it was a white face, even if it's a face that they don't know, but it's a white familiar face, they would care about it. And I don't. I'm a big comic book fan, but I don't really know per se if Shang-Chi is that big in popularity when it comes to other superheroes. Like we still got Spider-Man right now, even Doctor Strange, oh, Black Panther. Don't look at me started on Black Panther. Um, you know, so I don't know. I just obviously like with um Black Panther. I hope it does good. I hope it does great. Hell, I'll say I hope it does better than Black Panther. I hope it's better than Black. I hope it's fire. I hope it's the best Marvel movie that has come out and it's gonna come out. But I don't know. That's just my thoughts on that.